But yeah, it's been a bad boating day with a capital B.
Hello! We're Izzie and Ciara. In August of 2023, we left our tiny rented London flat for a life on the canals.
There's been lots of ups and downs and we never seem to stop learning. We've decided to document our adventures, bringing you guys along with us.
Join us as we explore the UK waterways and renovate our 62-foot floating home, Lavender Lee.
Good morning. A bit of a rainy start today, actually. Yeah, it's about, is it 7:10 in the morning? It's very early. I'm about to leave to get my bus to Euston Station so I can get the train to Crick. I'm really, really excited. I'm feeling a little bit nervous because I haven't been there before. And also I'm going by myself as Ciara's still in America. But yeah, I'm excited to do something new and to maybe meet some new people today.
It's time and I'm not worried now that I'm with you. I'll stay till dark clouds closing and the sky's not blue. When stars keep falling and the water turns to dust, love. When they desire, close your eyes and feel my touch now.
So I think I just got here. I'm not sure where I actually have to go. I've just been dropped off by an Uber. So yeah, I'm gonna have an explore, see what it's about. It's cleared up. It was like very, very rainy on the train, but like the sun's come out. It looks like it's gonna be a good day.
I'm just with Wes and Amy. What are you eating?
Onion barges. Wes is a bit soggy.
Amy spilled her water on it.
Yeah, not good. But
I just had a like little apple crumble thing for lunch, which is really nice. I probably should go get something else actually. This is inspiring me. I'm still hungry, so yeah.
When Nick's met, let's pick up.
Lucky that we're in here with a drink and in the shelter. So yeah, good music, can't complain. I can't believe it. It actually looks like some sort of like film or like staged rain. I'm dressed like this. I am dressed like a lost toddler in a supermarket. I'm not prepared for this weather at all. I've just come back to Wes and Amy's boat for a little bit of respite, a nice cup of tea and a chat. Today's been so nice, but it's been like a lot as well. So it's been nice to come back and just like have like 5 minutes, just like a little chill. And now we're heading back The sun is back out again. It's honestly been like either like completely torrential raining or like gorgeous. It really can't make up its mind. So yeah, hopefully it stays like this. So this happened at the cavalcade as well, but me and Ciara missed the main event because we were just enjoying the vibes, having pizza, and we came out and we didn't realise there was a parade. Wes and Amy have just taken me to what is apparently the main section.
This is the busy bit.
This is the water bit. I didn't even know that this existed. Look, it's where all the like boats are that are for sale. Do you say, or like you can go view?
They've been built for the show.
I need to actually start researching the events before I go to them. I just rock up and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like, I guess I'll just wander about and see what I find. It's not good enough, guys. I missed the event again. So we. What's happening?
Someone fell in.
So we finally found a bit that is still open, and it's all the bit with all the historic boats in it. And what is really cool is that this boat here was used in the film Wonka, for anyone who has seen the film Wonka. I think it's Sally Hawkins plays Wonka's mum, is seen cruising the boat for like a couple of seconds. It's really cool. Yeah, very beautiful boat.
Muscle your footsteps, struggling, left me in my hands, struggling. I reached out, got strung out.
Just got back to the boat, just chilling out for like half an hour, having a little lie down. Someone's knocked on the boat saying that they've been away for a couple of days from the boat, and they've come back and their prop shaft has been just letting in loads of water, and it's quite a desperate situation. So I'm going to go help. I don't want to film too much because obviously it's quite a stressful thing, but yeah, all hands on deck really. So I think he's found a solution. I think he's got a water pump, and I've been able to give him like an extension lead. I think he's going to just deal with it. I mean, I imagine it's quite a stressful thing when your home is literally potentially sinking. I feel like it's every boater's worst fear really. But yeah, bless him. Out of breath, sorry, I've just been like in problem solving action mode, but yeah, it's all fine. Crick was amazing. Transport getting back was really difficult because a lot of the trains were cancelled. But I had such a nice day. I felt a bit poorly in the evening, but Amy and Wes from Boat Time took very good care of me, so thanks guys. And thank you to everyone who came and said hello to me. It was so lovely to meet some of you. I had such a lovely time kind of chatting with you all and getting to know a bit about like your experiences of boating and where you guys are. Like, there's so many people who were kind of in the process of like looking to get a boat in the next year, and yeah, it was just so exciting and wonderful to be around so many people who like love boats and are part of the community. Yeah, I'm back. I want to do a big tidy. I've got to get a coach, and like a 6-7 hour coach all the way up to North Yorkshire tomorrow morning at about 7 in the morning, because I'm going to go learn to drive, which I hope goes well. But yeah, I want the boat to be in good shape, as Ciara is flying out this evening in America to land tomorrow morning here. Time zones, go figure. But yes, don't get me wrong, I have really enjoyed being in London a lot more than I thought. It's late, by the way, it's like almost 8 o'clock. I'm just having one of those evenings where I'm just really missing the peace and quiet. We've got, and no shade to them because, you know, it's bank holiday and people are allowed to have a good time. But like the boat behind us is playing really loud music, and they've got like friends over, so that's loud. The boat next door to us, like that we're moored to, has really loud dogs that are barking all the time. And then the other side of us, in front of us, there's this boat that has this like continuous, almost like, I don't know if you've ever heard those like sirens that people have on to like scare cats off. It's like this continuous high pitched like beep that is just 24/7 there. And also like, it's Victoria Park, so it's a busy towpath, people constantly going past with like speakers on their bikes playing music out loud. And while I've been really enjoying being in London because of the like seeing friends and like you know, being able to get to places quickly and for cheaper. I'm getting to a point where I'm missing the quiet. Now, me and Ciara have had a conversation and we've spoken about going onto the River Lee next, and I know once you get out of London it gets a lot quieter. So whilst I know Ciara really loves this sort of environment, I'm getting to the point now where I'm like, I was really enjoying it whilst it was feeling kind of like new and exciting, but I just kind of want to moor up in the middle of nowhere and just like open the windows and just hear like nature. I kind of just be in my own space. But then I guess like after that I'll be like, oh no, I really want to come back to London. I really want to be in the middle of everything. I feel that the boat is a really good solution to that, because I clearly like London but not enough to want to live here all the time. And we do not have the kind of money to get like, you know, like a house in the country and a flat in town, which is what would be like, you know, another solution to that. So having the boat is perfect, because when I get bored of it, we can just move on. And I know Ciara loves being in the countryside too. She just is like more of a city guy than me. I know it's less like upbeat than the stuff we usually talk about on the vlog. But yeah, just coming back from Crick and just being on the boat, it's just made me go like, like I'm quite excited to move on now, I think. Maybe it's just because I'm tired and cranky and still the hangovers of not being very well. So, or alternatively, it could be that I'm just turning into a really grumpy, intolerant old man. I think the last one's probably the most likely. Is it raining? The age-old question of, is it raining? Or is it the water heater in the boat next door firing up? Or whatever it is. Like there's this constant like almost like aircon noise coming from the boat next door. See, I am turning into like a little like curtain twitcher. Like, what's that noise? Who's making that noise now? What are they doing? They're entitled to make their noise. I just think I prefer when I can't hear it. Is that really bad? My voice is gone. I'm home. I'm back on the boat. I had an amazing time away. Utah's a very beautiful place, and I noticed that one of our subscribers said that they live in Salt Lake City, which is actually really close to where I was. Yeah, the show went great, and yeah, had a great time, but also very happy to be back on the boat. Obviously still missing one thing, which is my Izzie, but they're just having a couple of days with their dad up north at the moment. When I got back I kind of just fell straight asleep. I was so tired, I didn't really manage to sleep on the flight, so I'm just cooking myself some pasta now because I'm starving, because they also didn't have any vegetarian options on the flight. They'd run out, which is really rubbish. The batteries are also only on 12 volts, so I'm using the Bluetti light. I kind of knew when I came back that I should have run the engine, but I was just way too tired and I just completely fell asleep, and now it's too late. Trying to use minimal power this evening. But yeah, that's it for me.
Hello! Hello! Back together again.
We're finally reunited.
I know I said film, but I didn't film.
No.
But also Izzie was a bit ill and I was still so tired.
I feel like I got ill like before Crick, and then I thought I was better, so I went to Crick. So sorry if I infected anyone at Crick. And then it all went downhill on the Sunday night.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wes and Amy. And then I thought I was okay again, so I went up north to do driving with my dad, and then it came out as like full-blown kind of flu.
So I don't know if it's been the same illness or just three various illnesses.
Yeah, I don't know, but I've not been thriving.
I'm still getting over jet lag, to be honest.
But I'm very happy to be back, and I'm very happy to be back with Ciara. It felt like a lifetime.
So anyway, we're both back on the boat, although kind of sick of this area now.
Yeah.
We want to move on.
We both had kind of the same crisis of being like, I'm kind of over city life. But we need to put up with it for maybe a month more because you have a job where you're having to commute to London every day.
Yeah, I have a job basically in West London for the month of June.
And if we go up the River Lee now, then that's going to be like an hour and a half commute every day, and it's going to cost us more money, which we just don't have.
And it's not necessarily the city that I'm sick of. I think I just want a bit more space.
And privacy. Just, yeah, it's very like in your face, like boats just everywhere, like. And just to show you like an example of it being quite noisy here, we were sat outside on the bow last night, and then all of a sudden hundreds of bikes just cycled through the park, most of them with massive speakers, like kind of like commercial speakers.
I don't actually know
and
what
like
was
blasting
happening.
music, kind of if anyone knows what the event was, I was like, it was unusual.
It was like an event or like a protest.
It was like 10
or
o'clock
like
at night, I don't know, but it was loud. And it went on for like 5-10 minutes, and we were just sat there so confused. And I could see all the other boaters sticking their heads out. I think I do like being in London on the boat, but I think
I've enjoyed some spots more than others.
yeah, this hasn't been as an enjoyable a spot.
No,
I
definitely
wouldn't
not.
necessarily like
Jump to come back to this specific spot. I
No.
think the other part of Victoria Park we were at was a lot nicer.
So today we're going to do a cruise, not a super long cruise, but we're essentially kind of just like going to retrace our steps a bit. We wanted to buy ourselves a bit more time before going onto the Lee.
Yeah, so the original plan was to go straight up to Hackney Wick. Well, more like the Hackney Marshes, really, on the River Lee. But yeah, we've changed our minds. So we're going to go kind of back. Well, it depends on whether the winding hole is big enough or not. So basically we're going to keep going the direction we're going, which is
Towards Hackney Wick.
Before the next 3 locks is supposedly a winding hole. If it's big enough for us, then we're going to turn around, come back, and then come down
Towards Mile End. We're not sure where we're going to stop yet between that.
Yeah, so we're gonna head down that way, hopefully find a mooring around there. And then because it kind of goes like a loop, we can just continue along there and then back up towards Hackney Wick and then up the River Lee.
Yeah. Are we going for a little evening cruise?
Yes.
Has the day perhaps run away again?
Yes. As
It's
it
all right.
always does.
We've got about 4 hours, which is more than enough time until the sun sets. And you know me, I always like a bit of a time pressure.
I don't like a bit of a time pressure. We were meant to leave at like 11 o'clock this morning.
Well, I'm not very well.
Yeah.
I was on my sick bed, my deathbed. You excited to go cruising again?
I'm excited to leave this spot because that alarm is so annoying.
Yeah. I feel like you're convinced that this spot is bad vibes.
I don't like it. I think it's bad vibes. I think it's cursed. I'm not enjoying it. And I've only been here for 3 days. So
I've been here for what feels like a lifetime.
well, you really have.
Do you know what? Some days, cruising isn't something you want to be doing. Sometimes you just want to be having a little sleep. And I think that's how Ciara's feeling today. Are you resenting living on a boat today?
Yes.
Where would you rather live?
In a house. I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. I love Lavie. So,
CRT rules be CRT rules.
They do.
And we must move on.
Also, there was the biggest spider, like huge. Just like snuck out of that mushroom vent, gobbled something up, and then ran away. Back into the mushroom vent.
Back inside the boat now, which is great. So I feel fantastic
Ciara
about that.
really hates spiders. But yeah, we're gonna get cruising now. Cruising.
We got a bit stuck in a bush. Classic. It's just the front drifted out. It's just awkward. Double mooring isn't ideal, and I'm not quite used to it yet. The engine is really smoky. We definitely need to get it serviced very, very soon.
I don't really know how to speak, 'cause my heart's half torn. I don't really know how to breathe when my lungs feel half worn. And maybe that's okay. this young boy who lives down my road, keeps his mouth sewn closed.
Trying to establish if we're able to wind here or not.
Yeah, if we can't wind here, we might have to go round the long way. Or at least do the 3 locks and then 3 locks back, which is going to be long, and we don't want to do that.
We don't have the time.
We don't have the, well, we don't have
willpower.
The willpower, the want, the need. I really don't know if this winding hole is big enough because there's boats moored on in it. And I don't want to hit their boats, obviously. What I think we're going to do, it's marked on one of our maps, but it doesn't say how long it is. So I think we're going to go on the CRT website and just kind of double check how big the winding hole is to see if our boat will fit. And if not, we're going to guess we're going to have to do 6 locks. It's not marked on the CRT map, which makes me think we shouldn't chance it.
No, I don't think.
So is it 6 locks for us? Oh, we might be ending up in a very different spot to where we're planning then. We're going to go through these locks and just see what it's like when we get through, whether we can wind at the junction or whether we're just going to have to follow it round. Yeah, it's just annoying. It feels like there's a lack of consistency between different maps, and sometimes we've been able to get away with it, but I guess in London it's just not ideal, is it?
Well, there's too many boats to get away with it, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Thinks her love is harmful, and maybe that's okay, and maybe life's this way. Tell me again that you feel the same. Tell me it burns when she calls my name. 'Cause when you tell me you're low and your head is in pain, well, baby, that's okay. 'Cause we all feel about the same way. How do I phrase that I'm still feeling pain when I can't start to talk? And how do I say that I'm missing dead friends without scaring you off? Tell me again that you feel the same. Tell me it burns when she calls my name. 'Cause when you tell me you're low and your head is in pain, well, baby, that's okay. 'Cause we all feel about the same way.
I think we're having, quite possibly,
The worst day of
the
cruising.
worst day of cruising ever. We've had the worst luck. So we got to the water point, there were 3 boats, like triple moored at it, people just like deciding that that's a good space to stop, and so we had to kind of stop in the lock and fill up from there.
It was an absolute
It
nightmare.
was really bad.
So we decided we're going to have to turn around
And
come
come
back up the 3 locks.
Because Hackney Wick is so loud, there's so much going on, like it's so loud.
It's so loud. It's just absolute chaos, and we wanted to stick to our original plan. And what have we done? Of course, I was like, oh, at least the locks will be set for us. No one will be cruising this time of night.
There's like a wide beam in front of us, so we can't even get in the locks with them. Can you see? Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait behind them, chase them along. So we can't even... And then also, Ciara went into the gas locker and can smell gas. So we've had to turn our gas off and work out what's leaking. Our water pump, which has been working perfectly, is short cycling. So we're gonna have to get someone to have a look at that. But yeah, it's been a bad boating day with a capital B.
You're joking. The boat in front hasn't even shut the blooming gates. Fantastic. Didn't even shut the locks, did they, Ciara? You know, it's bad when we're getting passive aggressive. Why would you do that when you know you're holding people up? And you can see them, you look into their eyes and you're leaving the gates open. Oh yeah, don't worry, you guys do that for us. There were 3 of them.
It's looking like a very good weapon right now.
What are the odds that they've closed this one? On to the next lock. No, that would only be too helpful, wouldn't it? Thanks, guys.
It's getting dark now. Just about to get through final lock, and then we'll moor up, and then we'll have to finish the cruise tomorrow morning. So we're pretty much just finishing where we started, which is not ideal. Just hoping CRT doesn't notice. It wasn't intentional. It's just getting way too dark and we can't go any further, which is really annoying.
Thank you so much to John, Gemma, Dean and Nikki, Roger and Helen, Davith and Anne for buying us a coffee this week.
We hope you enjoyed this week's video in all its chaos. We're so glad that we're finally back together on the boat, and thank you all for your sweet messages while Ciara was away.
We upload every Sunday with more boat life adventures, but for more boat content you can follow us over on Instagram at Izzie and Ciara. Bye!